Are we going forward or backwards? The other day, a friend asked me why I liked Obama. I answered her with, "It's a feeling I get." She yelled, "What has feelings got to do with it?" Think about her words now. Reaction and actions is how we decide what we're going to do day after day. Who are we going to follow? Who is right or wrong? Who will hurt or hinder us? Feelings. So that made me think, are we going backwards in our attempt to believe or not to believe? She made me think, is she blindly going into the night? If we don't use our heart, our mind, our feelings to recognize right and wrong, then how do we recognize it? What do we use? All of this goes with making a decision about that next step. These little groups that are popping up, calling themselves one thing or another. I say if we can't discuss what we feel without feeling we'd be hurt for feeling it, something is wrong. I felt fear as she yelled and walked away and threw her hand in the air as if to dismiss me because I wouldn't say what she wanted me to say. Our government has been standing still for years, watching the rich get richer and the poor die waiting on health care. Those of us who have and don't share bother me, and they should bother you too. I see they don't feel. You bother me because you see me over here weak, no job, no food, and won't help. They say we as poor people should do for ourselves, live in our unheated houses where our children suffer from colds that kill them, stomach aches, and weakens their small bodies, making our bones weak, their hope lost, because we who have don't help or reach to those who don't have. We have stood still for too many years as our economy collapsed into itself. Those who could change something for us turned their heads, left us suffering. Roosevelt tried to start a health care that would help and treat those dying with things that could be treated, and the blind only saw their needs, what they would have to give up if they helped, what they would have to give up if they helped, or what they would lose if they voted to help us standing out here looking in. I say all of this because I felt fear from a person who felt I shouldn't feel different. God made us all different, but God also says it's better to give than receive, to give without seeking something back, to give from the heart. I hate to say this, but today I saw no heart coming from this friend I had known for years, who felt more like a stranger because I would not see life her way. I felt like the 50s and 60s all over again, the time when we were denied the right to vote because being poor made us vote for health care, not against health care. I will not forget her look as she blindly blamed me for the problems our country is going through. When this problem was started by Bush's blind attempt to seek revenge, his overbearing manner to do things his way regardless to our country, he sat there and listened to the whispers of fear, fear to do this, to do that, scared he would rock the good old boy boat. Bush brought this country to its knees, yet these small groups want to believe the poor people of this United States had the power to do anything. We couldn't and barely can afford to eat ourselves. Yet we are blamed for a nation's decline. Today I felt the slave master's wife slipping in and delivering her piece of the pie, her piece of the hate, which has kept this country from moving forward right up until today. I felt her need to scold me, an adult who has fought for the right of all my life, even when I was drowning in my own wrong myself. And I did that because I felt, I heard, I reached, I tried to see both sides. These people in these small groups holding up our ability to survive the common cold are hindering my right to live, my right to question, my right to select, my very right to speak my mind. I dare you. Scream me down. Try to make my freedom of speech, my downright need to be different. Are we going forward or backwards? Are we going forward or backwards?